And now to the standing section. To begin the standing section, we're going to bring our bodies into Tadasana. Tadasana in the Sanskrit means mountain, strong on the base and light and airy at the top. So to begin, bring the arms down by the side, lift and roll the shoulders back, and now we'll separate the feet by bringing the toes out first, and then pressing down into the big toe. Bring the heels out so the toes are slightly forward. And then closing your eyes, unless you have low blood pressure, and then you can keep your eyes open. We're going to lift the toes up, spread them out, and then place those toes firmly down into your mat and let the body sway around in small circles in both directions. When you stop still, just check to make sure that the shoulders are sitting over the hips are sitting over the knees, and the weight is positioned right in the center of the sole of each foot. And then without lifting the toes, just press into the outside edges of the feet. This aligns our hips. Then draw the kneecaps back, pull the thigh muscle right in tightly, and roll those thighs into the center space. And now we're going to lift the chest up and out, sucking in the stomach muscles. And now Mula Bandha, drawing up through the pelvic floor, and finally tucking that chin down, making a double chin. Lift the shoulders up and back, and imagine you're trying to bring the elbows back behind you, and then just let those hands slide down the sides of the legs so the shoulders drop well away from the ears. And from the center of the head, imagine that you're being drawn to the ceiling by a cord, and you're just elevating that spine incrementally. And finally, open your eyes, soften your knees, and just feel the wonderful sensation of being tall and straight. Take a nice, slow, deep breath, and put your left hand on your hip, turn to the right, lift the right arm, spread the palm, and inhaling, watch that hand as you bring it up, 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 until the upper inner arm is by your ear. And then we'll drop the left hand down and start to float over, 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 and hold. And then bringing that right hand onto the hip, turn, look at the left hand, and inhaling deeply, repeat that action on this side. This opens up the oblique muscles in the chest area. Drop the right hand and slide that right hand down. And then bring the hand back, and this time we'll bring both hands onto the hips. And now leading with the chin, legs are straight, push back behind the knees and fold at the hips. Bring the hands behind you with one hand holding the other, and slowly, slowly taking the arms up as you drop the head down into what's known as Prasarita Padottanasana. And inhaling, slowly, slowly release the hands, take them up over the shoulders and bend into the knees in Utkatasana, known as chair position. And slowly release those hands onto the knees and take the knees around in circles from side to side. And finally, in this part, we're just going to drop the hands down. You can keep the knees bent or straighten the legs if you can. This is a great fascia release. We're going to just take those hands and pump them ever so gently and slowly back behind the ankles. And slowly, slowly, inhaling deeply, take the arms up, follow those arms up and push back gently, and finally around and hands into prayer position. Dropping the hands down, hands on the hips, And we'll step our right leg out, turn that right foot and press the left heel back. Square the hips and shoulders around so you can put the right hand inside the thigh. Take your left arm out and bring that left hand right around the right side. We're going to do Trikonasana. Leading with the right hand, just lean down, don't go too far, and then slowly take the left arm up. And look up at that hand. And then bringing the hand down, hands on the hips, and we'll reverse the feet. And once more, take that right hand around the waistline, lead with the left hand down, and take the right arm up. And then dropping the hands back, bring both feet to face forward, and once more lead out with the chin as you just come to a tabletop position. Put the left hand in the center space, lift the right arm up. Swap hands and lift. Both hands down, arms straight, lift up the toes. Come down on the toes and lift high, working the ankles up and down, up and down. And then slowly, slowly, once more, arms out. And we're going to go straight into warrior. Turn the right foot around, lunge into warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Drop the back hand down, lift, lift, lift into Virabhadrasana. And push back. Drop the hands and turn and reverse. Drop the back hand down and lift. Back down. And then feet around and hands onto the outside of the ankles. Bring the hands into the center space. Bring them up, 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 out. And then turning the right foot out, bringing the right hand on top of the left hand, lunge. We're going to do what we call blessing the world. Inhaling up, straightening the front leg, exhaling back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Last time, inhaling up, exhaling down, and we're going to turn and bring the hands once more. Inhaling up, straighten that front leg. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Final time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And now bringing the feet forward, arms out. We're going to bring the feet in, and just hang. Right hand on left elbow, left hand on right, and drop your head into Uttanasana. Thank you, yogis, for practice today. I hope you don't forget the most important part of the practice, and I know for many of you the one that you like the most, Shavasana. Shavasana should not be missed. It's where the body and the mind unite so that when you leave your practice, you know that you've had a physical workout, but you feel calm, you feel relaxed, more in charge. So thank you. I'll join you in Shavasana. If you have your eye bags, now is the time to use them.